Hi, this is Brooklyn with Island Natural Horsemanship, and today I'm going to show you how to properly tie a rope halter. Rope halters and leads are extremely useful for practicing any kind of groundwork, natural horsemanship or otherwise. It does an excellent job of communicating in a refined way, so you can be really light with your aids, but because you have a limited amount of buckles or thick leather pieces, it just translates right through very smoothly, any kind of communication through the rope, that is. So I want to show you the correct way to tie a rope halter, because the incorrect way can cause two problems. One, your halter can start to loosen while you're working with your horse and maybe even fall off. Two, if it gets pulled really tight, if the horse steps on the lead rope, something like that, it can be really difficult to get the knot untied. So that's if you do it the incorrect way. The correct way is the opposite. So it's easy to untie even if it's been stepped on, and it won't slip and loosen while you're working with your horse. So that's how you know if you've done it right or wrong. Okay, so first of all, I'll untie this so you can see. Here is my end piece. I want to go in through the little loop that's created on your halter here. Make sure the bottom piece is tucked up underneath his cheekbone. And then I always say make a capital D for down. So to remind you to go down with your end piece, make a capital D. So instead of going up with your end piece, that's the incorrect way that would cause it to slip. You want to come down in behind your little loop. And then you can kind of see I have a somewhat capital D shape. And then I'm going to go back through that capital D with my end, pull it tight. And then to know that I have a proper fitted halter, I should have a couple fingers underneath right here in his throat, where the knot will rest underneath his cheekbones. His jaw, I like to kind of have a forefinger, no more than 4 fingers there, otherwise it's really loose and there's a lot of movement in the noseband. That can be not as beneficial if you're wanting to, well, for any work. If it's really loose, then it can start rubbing in his eye, etc. So 2 to 4 finger width there. And then these little knots on the front here should rest just underneath his cheekbone, right there. So you can see that that's properly fitted. I have my halters and lead ropes custom made by a woman locally, Jeanette at Smart Tack. She's fantastic. Highly recommend her. And so you can see this is a really nicely fitted halter, and I don't like having a lot of excess, so I've specifically asked her to keep that short. You can obviously have a little bit more rope there if you want. So I'll show you that knot one more time. Got my end piece, come through the loop, make a capital D shape. I go behind and through and pull snug. And we're ready to go. So that is how to properly and correctly tie a rope halter onto your horse. Hope you enjoyed.